his ability to take over games, his ability to want to have that last shot.
And demoralize you.
Yes.
And scare the living hell out of you.
Gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams.
The one thing I did with Mike is I never got him pissed off. You know, he make a shot, you say, "Good shot, Mike." You know, you don't talk trash to him so he can go off for 60. You know, you try to kill him with kindness. You don't try to talk trash to him.
Me, I feel like I'm the most fierce competitor there is. I don't think I'm ever going to find something equal to the game of basketball. On top of the roof, I don't think my confidence changed. I wouldn't have come back into this situation lacking any confidence that I can play this game. I know I can play this game. I know I can play it at the highest level and successfully. So I haven't lacked any confidence.
Who's your favorite guy to play against?
Myself. Because a lot of times I had to battle with myself to keep challenging myself. Have you ever been afraid on the court?
Never. Against anybody?
Never.
Have you ever been intimidated by anybody?
Never. I mean, these guys put on their shorts just like me. I don't fear anyone on the basketball court. And that's what it's all about on this level. If you believe in yourselves and your skills, you know, in which they have skill, I mean, you certainly can compete in this level.
Because at this level, nobody's bad, right?
Nobody's bad. I mean,
You're talking about the cream of the crop.
it's the mind. If you got,
You think it's more mental than physical?
I mean, you got a lot of guys who with the ability, but yet don't have the mind, and they're not in the league. You know, a lot of guys who can run and jump can probably shoot, but if they don't have the killer instinct or the confidence in themselves to perform those skills, alone. You got to really kill teams. Send a message, send a sense of fear to whoever you're going to come in that building.
And a foul! Foul!
We don't mess around. When you come in, you're 10 points down.
Jordan! Oh, yeah. Where did he go?
All those things we were trying to send that message.
Was fear of failure a motivator?
I never feared about my skills. You know, ethic eliminates fear.
Yes.
You know, so if you put forth the work, then what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing, what you're not. Don't be afraid to try. The worst thing that can happen is it doesn't pan out the way that you envision it. But at least you know that by giving it a shot.
The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win! They win! Chicago has knocked off the Cavs 101.
Get the fuck out of here. Go fucking anywhere, but you out of here. That shot gave me the idea that I could be better than what people think, and I can, you know, surpass any expectations that I may have for myself. I just took the shot. I felt I was open. I felt confident, and I felt within range. And when I got it, I just kept fluid motion and went straight up and made the shot. So I made it with a lot of confidence, not with no doubt or anything. I think that my offensive game has reached its peak right now in the way that I'm playing and the confidence that I have in my offensive game. There's a lot of conversations about what your game is capable of achieving. And I'm a firm believer that if you have a good game, your game is going to say that. You don't have to say it. So I guess just trying to play down some of the trash talking, you know, animosity that's between in words and the whole promotional thing. Let your game be your promotion, your marketing.
Career 33-point per game average in the postseason for Michael Jordan would have something to do with that. Michael Jordan winning 6 NBA Finals, 6 NBA Finals MVP, and never allowing a series to go 7 games would have something to do with that. Michael Jordan averaging better than 30 for 12 straight years, okay? That would have something to do with that, and that's in the postseason too.
I only talk trash to people that I knew, my friends, Patrick Ewing, Bird, Magic, those type of guys. But I never talk trash to people that I didn't know or people I'm just meeting. And if they did, my game always did my talking. I never say anything.
Have you ever met anyone that you felt was as competitive as you are?
No. I just feel that, you know, my competitive drive is far greater than anyone else that I've met. You know, I think that I thrive on that. I think that's my biggest motivation in life, you know, is to to compete, find different competitions in certain things in life and try to overcome that, be it positive or negative. But I have yet to meet someone who is as competitive as me, and I just feel that much confident about my competitive drive.
If I was in my prime, who would I want to play one-on-one with? That list is very long. Start off with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe Bryant in his prime, LeBron in his prime, D-Wade in his prime, Melo. That's a good start. Yeah, I don't think I lose. Other than Kobe Bryant, because he steals all my moves.
A lot of people put us out of this whole series, and I opened my mouth a little bit, and I challenged the guys, I challenged myself. They said we can win in 4, but we didn't win in 4, we won in 5. I don't care how many we won in, we won, and that's all that counts.
Now everybody's, wow, they were lucky. They were lucky the first time. Now do it again. Maybe they wasn't lucky. Do it again. This team is not bad, and the mentality of your leader, starting with Phil, getting to me, getting to Scotty, and then to the rest of the team was, okay, let's find a way to stay up top. That means we got to go this extra mile. We got to go a little harder. We got to go a little.
But I felt like we still had a good chance if we would have kept the team together. Now, that was a big decision from the Bulls standpoint. We'll never know, but it's great for thinking, great for conversation, great for debating. But in my mind, I really believe we could have won 7. And if we won 7, then, competitive nature would have been, let's keep going. Let's get to 8, let's get it to 9, until someone beat us, until I actually lose in the finals.
15 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan. Open. Chicago with the lead.